Hello, Awakened Intuitives. How are you all doing? I'm doing pretty well. Today it has cooled off again. Utah weather. It's been up and down, up and down. We're in shorts one day, and the next day we're in sweats. So today's been gloomy and just quiet and rainy, and so we need it, which it is very nice. But Natalie here. Welcome back, and welcome to any new awakened intuitives. It's been quite strange since this new moon in Gemini. I don't know what to think of it. I think a lot I'm processing personally. It's been different for sure. So we are back here to do a general reading on this Saturn retrograde. I'm very curious of how this Saturn retrograde will go. We are already in a Pluto retrograde for the US, and there's a lot that comes with that. If you don't know about that, I'll list some links in the description below. It is very interesting what Pluto retrograde can do. And I know here pretty soon we're going to see more retrogrades and a lot of the comets and asteroids going retrograde soon. And we're already in a Mercury retrograde. And so we've had some interesting astrological weather, and the Saturn retrograde goes retrograde on June 4th all the way until October 23rd. And so it's very interesting how long it can be retrograde for. We see this every year. It lasts about a third of each year, and Saturn is a ruler of Capricorn. It symbolizes the challenges of life. Saturn is our stability, our maturity, history, and wisdom, labor, responsibility, hardworking. Saturn is known as the great evil. That's what they call it in astrology. The enemy of the sun and moon. And Saturn is associated with restriction, limitation. It can represent setbacks, suffering, anguish, seriousness, disappointment, oppression, poverty, karma. And so Saturn retrograde appears to move backward in the sky. Saturn goes retrograde once a year or a third of the year. As all retrogrades, we will spend time reviewing what we have learned and thus far. Karma may come in, so it may pull us back into thinking of what we've done in the past since Saturn's been direct. If we know of some negative things we may have done, or to bring any negative karma back to us, things like that. We will feel called to do inner work. We may feel a drop in motivation. And a need to recheck and review rules, structures, traditions, foundations. And so this will be interesting. I really don't like to lose motivation. I really don't. I love my motivation and energy and my hardworking skills and stuff like that, because Capricorn is known for their hard work, and they're just go, get things done all the time. Strong workers, strong work ethic. And I have a Capricorn stellium, which means I have multiple planets in Capricorn. And I can see that very strongly in my life. So, then we will have on June 14th a super strawberry moon in Sagittarius. So I will be doing a reading on that. That one will be interesting as well. So I think we should get started on a general reading. And I'm going to say a prayer, do the singing bowl, and then we will begin. And I will timestamp if you do not want to be a part of the prayer or the singing bowl. So just so that's available to you, I will do that. But let's begin our prayer. I hope you'll be a part of it. Divine protectors, ancestors of the light, I want to thank you for us being here, for us being able to come and build connections and tap into our connections together with you, divine, with our protectors, with our ancestors of the light, our guides. Thank you so much for us being able to have all of our tools and our abilities, our intuition that you have blessed each of us with. And I do want to ask that you'll enhance these abilities, tools, and intuition when we need them. I want to thank you so much for all of our abundance. Whenever we have happiness and joy, health and prosperity, being able to be positive, thank you so much for all of our blessings and miracles. I do want to ask that you'll walk me through the cards and walk me through the questions that we have. Help me and us be able to understand the answers that you give us. Please bring clarity in and help us understand the answers to gain the knowledge and the wisdom. I do want to ask for protection, guidance, and safety for me and my family and everybody who is watching, all of our inner and outer lives against anything negative, evil, or unholy in any way, shape, or form. And I do want to ask if there are any attacks, accusations, hidden agendas, judgments, negative, evil, or unholy people, energies, ties, cords, or attachments, or influences. I ask that you'll cut and detach those from our inner and outer lives completely and send them right back to its source. I thank you again, and amen. All right, okay. So now, let's cleanse the energy, get rid of lower vibrations, lower energies, lower frequencies, and bring in the new, higher, cleaner frequencies and energies. So I'm going to ding it twice. 3, 2, 1. That was strange. Okay. All right. Thank you, guys. Okay. Now, I'm just going to set this over here. Let's pull a blessing card first. We always start with our blessing cards, the Angel Wisdom, and I do call them Archangel Michael cards. So, what blessing do you have for us here with this reading, with the answers that we are seeking, the clarity that we could use to move forward through this Saturn retrograde coming up? What blessing? I feel so calm right now. What blessing, please? Oh, we've got discipline. Oh my goodness. Isn't that perfect? Wow. It says, an unruly dog is a hazard to itself and others. The animal which has learned discipline and obedience can be trusted and will loyally and lovingly serve its master. It is then allowed off its lead. Through discipline comes freedom. The master you are called to obey is your higher self. You came to earth on a mission, and only self-discipline will enable you to fulfill it. Turn in and ask your angels for their help and support so that your life becomes happy and rewarding and divinely directed. Discipline is the key to fulfilling your destiny. Affirmation: self-discipline brings me freedom. Very interesting, guys. Wow. Oh, that's just so interesting to me. All right. Okay. So let's find out. We're going to start with Aries. Well, the first house. That's Aries rules. And this is our self-image, what we project to others, our personality. And so let's find out. Let's ask, how will the Saturn retrograde possibly affect our personality, what we project to others, and our self-image? How will the Saturn retrograde possibly affect our first house of personality, what we project to others, and our self-image? Okay, so we have Page of Cups. This is perfect. A page is something new. It can be a message, an offer, and the cups is emotions and feelings. Wow. So during this Saturn retrograde, we're going to have these new emotions and feelings coming up to the surface, and we may not see them, we may not recognize them, or we may know exactly what they are because we've just brushed them under the rug. With our personality, what we project to others, and our self-image. And look at that. The rabbit is tying his foot up, about to trip him. Oh, that goes so well with the Saturn retrograde. It will almost trip us up. It may just do that. That's with our self-image, personality, and what we project to others. Wow. Okay. Well, let's find out what's going to come of this. What will come of this? We're going to pull an oracle message, an oracle card. What is going to come of this? Well, that was quick. Oh, Earth School, life lessons, soul growth, study, and higher learning. Saturn is spirituality, higher learning, mental exploration, mindset. Isn't that perfect? Yes, it's school. We are learning, we are growing, we are gaining knowledge here on Earth. All right, interesting. Let's pull a blessing now. What blessing can we get about this Earth School soul growth with our personality, what we project to others, and our self-image with these new emotions, hidden emotions that's coming up to the surface that could trip us up, and then we're gonna have to grow from it and learn from it. We have snake, creation, and number 43, that adds up to 7, which is relationships. So some feelings within relationships can come up to the surface, and we're going to be learning and growing, and this is all around our self-image, what we project, and our personality. And it says creation, so we are going to be creating new from those feelings and emotions coming up to the surface, and creating new. with this higher learning, this soul growth, with this earth school. Interesting. Life lessons. All right, now let's find out in our second house. Taurus rules the second house. This is finances, possessions, material things. So how will this Saturn retrograde possibly affect our second house of possessions, material things, and finances? Well, that's just way too much. Can we get one, please? Just one. How will the Saturn retrograde possibly affect our second house of finances, material things, possessions? Oh, we've got Madre of fire, and the herb is time. Okay, so the Madre in this tarot is the mother, the queen, and the fire is wands, passion, actions. So reclaiming power within our finances, possessions, and material things. Reclaiming power, confident, taking action on these things. And look at the time. Wow. That is very interesting. Okay, so what is going to come of this taking action, passion, reclaiming power with these possessions, material things, and finances? What is going to come of this? What is going to come of this, please? All right, we've got two, and that was kind of powerful. Okay, the first one is a magical surprise. Ooh, maybe getting gifts. And a joyous, oh my gosh, it says a joyous gift is swooping in from the heavens. Oh my gosh, you guys. Wow. Some of you may be getting gifts. All right, what's this next one? Inhale the wonder of life. Exhale and relax into the fullness of your true self in its glorious breath. Wow. Enjoy. Enjoy this time. Go with the flow. Sorry about the glare. Oh. All right. Okay, can we get a blessing? I mean, that's really good news. Can we, because things are pretty tough for a lot of people right now. Things are expensive. Prices are going up. Okay, so what blessing can we get, please? What blessing can we get? What blessing can we get from this? Any other messages? I think we already got it. Maybe not. Maybe there's more. That's very interesting. We've got wide open. Wow. And we've just gotten the inhale, the wonder of life, excel and relax in the fullness of your true self, glorious breath. And now we've got the wide open, number 42, that adds up to 6, love. This is health, wellness, daily routines, wide open. Share. We can share and help others and let the blessings in. And we've got education, more learning. Maybe some of you need to go back into school or feel like you need to go back to school during this time, and for the possessions, material things, finances, things like that. And it's a number 35 that adds up to an 8, which is changes, transformation, endings and beginnings. Wow. That's amazing. That was a big deal with all of those cards in our second house. Okay, let's move into the third house of Gemini. This is communication, transportation, and journeys. All right, so, okay. How will a Saturn retrograde possibly affect our third house of communication, transportation, and journeys? I am about to go on a trip to St. George, Utah, and I'm leaving in 2 days. So, how will the Saturn retrograde possibly affect our communication, transportation, and journeys? It also rules technology. Okay, can I get one card, please? How will the Saturn retrograde possibly affect our communication, transportation, and journeys? And we've got 6 of Cups. Oh, that's interesting. So that is a don't let your past hold you back. And this can be childhood memories. Okay, so within our communication, transportation, and journeys, we may have things come up from our childhood. Cups is emotions and feelings. Past memories. Also, don't let your past hold you back. So, is it karma? How you feel about certain karmas? Wow. Okay. All right. So, let's see what is going to come of this. What is going to come of this? Past memories, childhood memories, don't let your past hold you back, karma, with our communication, transportation, and journeys. What is going to come of this, please? And we've got She of the Lotus. Number 43, that adds up to 7, which is relationships. Oh, this is us blooming. Opening up. That lotus goes through that darkness and then blooms when it hits the sunlight. Oh my gosh. Opening up, and look, like her crown chakra is just bursting now. That's what is going to come of this. A lot of growth with communication, transportation, and journeys. And let's find out what the blessing is. That's amazing. We could be healing our inner child as well. What is the blessing for this? What is the blessing? All right, we have Anunnaki. Oh, we have 2. We have Anunnaki light codes, energetic shift. That reminds me of the She of the Lotus. New information and end of a cycle. It could be karmic lessons, cycling through karmic lessons. It could be past lives as well. Oh my gosh. Well, that just goes so well. And Halls of Amenti initiation. Secrets revealed. Don't let your past hold you back. It could be childhood memories, inner child healing wounds, all that, past life. Treasures uncovered, initiations. And it reminds me of that lotus again. That lotus flower. More and more learning. Wow, more initiations. Well, that is really cool. So that's surrounded by our communication, transportation, journeys, okay? So now let's move on to the 4th house, and this is Cancer. This is home, family, structure, stability. All right, so how will this Saturn retrograde possibly affect our 4th house of home, family, structure, and stability? Home, family, structure, and stability. Can I get one card, please? I don't want that falling on my rug. Can I get one card? Every time I say that, they give me 2. That's all right. Okay. How will the Saturn retrograde possibly affect our home, family, structure, and stability? And we have the Hierophant, Taurus energy. This can be spiritual awakening or spiritual enlightenment. It can be a spiritual leader, religious leader, rules, establishments. Oh, that's so interesting. And then like holding the key, it can be very like a wise teacher. So there's the Hierophant. So there's going to be like higher learning within our home family structure, stability. Look, he's holding the key. So we may be taking that key, that control, and or having this spiritual enlightenment within these this home family structure stability. And we have 6 of Swords, moving out of troubled waters, moving to more calmer ground, building a solid foundation. And it can be travel. So you may travel with your family, possibly. I'm going to, very interesting. Let's find out what's going to come of this. What is going to come of this? I'm going to use this one. Let's see what we get from the Crystal Mandala. I got this beautiful deck and this other deck I just used from Crystal Medicine. Thank you so much. I love them. I will list her channel and the channel link in the description below. Okay, Mercury retrograde. Messing with my words here. What is going to come of this Hierophant? And then moving out of troubled waters, moving to more common ground, taking control, building a solid foundation. Okay, what is going to come of this, please? All right. This one flipped right over in the deck. This is number 52. That adds up to 7, which is relationships. It can be marriage, romantic partners. Goddess Durga and hematite. Ah, we could wear hematite. And then it says Spear of the Guru Mother. Crystal Goddesses 888. That is interesting. Spear. It just reminds me of this Hierophant key. I don't know. And then the Mother, which is interesting. We're in home and family. And then the 6 of Swords. The Swords. Holding the spear. It reminds me of like the sword of truth, that key. So taking like the reins, taking the control, taking the key to the home. Oh, maybe traveling, moving. Interesting. All right. So now what is the blessing? What is the blessing with this? That is interesting. What is the blessing? Hematite's very popular too. You'll see hematite rings, hematite bracelets for protection. Oh, you may be compelled to protect your family, your home, structure, and stability. Interesting. Okay, what did we get? Go for it now. The future is promised to no one. Oh, that is very interesting. It's like taking the reins, the Spear of the Guru Mother, the Swords, that key. Wow. All right. That's pretty good. That is really cool. Okay. Now let's move on to the 5th house of Leo. This is love, pleasure, creativity, and amusement. All right. How will the Saturn retrograde possibly affect our love, pleasure, creativity, and amusement? How will the Saturn retrograde possibly affect our love, pleasure, creativity, and amusement? We got 2 cards again. That is so interesting. The first one is the Empress. Wow, she's motherly, she's nurturing. She is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. She's empathetic. She can be pregnant with an idea or like a project, or maybe about to give birth to something. And we've got Page of Pentacles. Okay, something new, an offer. Pentacles is possessions, material things, tangible things. So within our love, pleasure, creativity, amusement, we may feel more like nurturing, more motherly, caretaking, sympathetic. Okay, I know my battery's low. And this may be bringing in something new or an offer to build something, have more creativity, maybe start art projects and stuff like that. Also, that goes along with that Empress, maybe giving birth to projects and ideas. So being more creative. So here's the Empress. And the Page of Pentacles. All right, so let's find out what is going to come of this. What is going to come of this? Yeah, more sympathetic, more empathetic, maybe giving birth to ideas and creativities, or pregnant with those, and then it's going to bring in new opportunities. So within love, pleasure, creativity, and amusement. So what is going to come of this, please? These I have not colored yet, only a few, but I'm getting there. Oh, we got two, and they're both colored. Well, that's interesting. All right, that's cool. You'll see my coloring. Creativity. I was just using my creativity. Harmonize in the now. Sync with the rhythm. That reminds me of this Empress, and it's Isis on this card. And she was the mother of Horus and wisdom of the universe. Wow, so we are going to be using our creativity, or feeling like we need to use our creativity with our love, pleasure, creativity, and amusement. And start new projects, giving birth to ideas. And then we have take a step, get into action, co-create with spirit, path will appear. Just take action with these things. If you're thinking of something you really want to do, just start taking the baby steps. Wow. Okay, it's gonna make us take a step. It's gonna make us harmonize in the now, be in the now, work with the divine. Okay, so now let's find out what the blessing is. What is the blessing of this? What is the blessing of this within our love, pleasure, creativity, and amusement? Okay. And oh, we got two again. All right, the first one is water elemental. Okay, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. It says, I allow my body, mind, and spirit. Oh my gosh. And look, harmonize in the now. A rhythm, sync with the rhythm. And wisdom within the universe. That's that first card with Isis on there. That's amazing. And it says, I allow my body, mind, and spirit to flow intuitively through the changes in life. Use our intuition. The next one, oh, and this water elemental was a number 11. Balance, karma, Libra energy, justice. Now this next one is a number 25, adds up to a 7. We've gotten what? 777? Angel numbers. Interesting. 7 is relationships. Spirit guides. So relationships with our spirit guides. I open my heart to my guides and trust in the wisdom they share with me. That's crazy. Here's the water elemental. We're going to flow with the transformation within our love, pleasure, creativity, and amusement. And the spirit guides. I open my heart to my guides and trust in the wisdom they share with me. Oh my gosh, that is so beautiful. That is beautiful. Oh my goodness. Okay, and you know what this water elemental reminds me of with these dolphins is that this supermoon coming up, it reminds me of the tides when they raise and then they lower after they raise up. So I think that's going to be very important coming up, and I will be doing a reading on this. And look, the ocean. Okay, yeah, it's going to be very important. All right, and yes, I will be doing a reading on that after this. So now let's find out our 6th house of Virgo. How this is our health, wellness, daily routines. How will this Mercury retrograde? See, Mercury retrograde, messing with my words. How will the Saturn retrograde possibly affect our health, wellness, and daily routines? Wow. The world cosmos? Is that what it says? Yeah. Oh, this is amazing. So in this deck, it's called the world cosmos. In traditional tarot, it's the world card. So number 21, that adds up to a 3, which is communication, transportation, and journeys. The world cosmos. So there's going to be some kind of fulfillment, endings and beginnings, completion. Could be cycling through the lessons, opening our wings. It can be travel. Wow, within our health, wellness, daily routines. So some completion. Look, it's like she feels confident about her body too. Health, wellness, daily routines. That is interesting. What is going to come of this? Let's find out. What is going to come of this? Okay, I just seen this when I was about to shuffle. We just got the links, and this says secrets. So secrets are going to be revealed about our health, wellness, daily routines. And number 2, it's finances, possessions, material things. So maybe starting exercising, running, workout machines, anything tangible, dieting. Interesting. Okay, so what is the blessing for this? What blessing do we have for our health, wellness, and daily routines? What blessing? Okay. Your heart's desires. Well, this one's called wishing well. So whatever we've wished before is going to come and complete. Our wish is coming in. Oh, your heart's desires are taking flight joyfully and magically. Flight, that reminds me of that travel with the world. It could be some of you may travel on a plane. That's really cool. Very good sign. So now let's move on to the 7th house, Libra, relationships. All right. It can be marriage. It can be romantic partners. But how will this Saturn retrograde affect our relationships? Possibly. Possibly affect our relationships. Okay. The Magician. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Manifesting. Creating, manifesting, can be manipulation, but this is manifesting within our relationships, manifesting relationships that we want, and creating things that we want with our relationships. Wow. Oh, that is so interesting. Let's find out what's going to come of this. What is going to come of this manifesting, this creating within our relationships? Oh, that's interesting. What is going to come of this? What is going to come of this? Oh, it landed right on there. And we got Earth Star Chakra. Earth Star Chakra. It goes so well with that Magician card. The same colors. And it says initiation. Number 1. New beginnings. Planting new seeds. And there's another lotus type flower on there. Look. Initiation. Within our relationships. So within our manifesting and trying to create within our relationships, it's coming up. It's beginning. New seeds. What is our blessing? This is cool. What is the blessing? What is the blessing here within our relationships? Oh, we've got movement. See, manifesting. It's coming. It's coming. New seeds, new beginnings. Movement, and it's a number 28. What is that up to? A 10 or a 1, just like that. The Magician is number 1 too. We just got 1, 1, 1. Maybe new relationships. Oh my gosh. See, look. Number 1. Okay, with Magician. Earth Star Chakra. Number 1. Right there. And the movement. 28, 10, 1. 1, 1, 1. So we had 7, 7, 7. Now we have 1, 1, 1. And 7 is relationships. Wow. Wow. Okay. That is good. That's very interesting. Okay. So now let's move on to our 8th house, Scorpio, endings and beginnings. Regeneration. It can be business. Changes. So with the Saturn retrograde, how will it possibly affect our 8th house of endings and beginnings, regeneration, changes, possibly business? Oh my gosh, we have 10 of Wands, and it says responsibility. 10 of Wands is packing your bags, putting your burdens behind you, and going to start anew. How perfect is that within the 8th house of Scorpio? Changes, regeneration, endings and beginnings, responsibility. Look, it's going to make us take responsibility and put our burdens down and bring the new. Oh my gosh. Okay, what is going to come of this? Not all retrogrades are bad. Not any of them really, because they all bring their challenges and changes really in some way. So, wow. Okay. Fine, I'll take it. Okay. What changes, or what is this going to bring? Pleiadian activation. Coming together. Harmony in the heavens. Resolution. That's what is coming. Wow. That is amazing. Let's find out the blessing. What is the blessing, please? What is the blessing, please? Here? And it is the most effective way to do it is to do it. Oh my gosh. And that reminds me of the taking responsibility 10 of Wands card. Wow. Do it. Do it. Put your burdens down and start the new. That is amazing. That's amazing. Okay, now let's move on to the 9th house of Sagittarius. This is the spirituality, mental exploration, mindset. All right, how will the Saturn retrograde possibly affect our 9th house? Spirituality, mental exploration, mindset, and we've got the wheel. The Wheel of Fortune. Amazing. The Wheel of Fortune is cycling through karmic lessons. It is travel. It is destiny and fate. Wow. So it's bringing in karmic lessons, cycling through those, and fate, destiny, within our spirituality, mental exploration, mindset, higher learning. Wow. That is crazy. Let's see what is going to come of this. I want to pull this one actually. Let's see what we get in here. The Angel Messages Oracle. What is going to come of this Wheel of Fortune? And fortune can be money too. What is going to come of this, please? Opportunity. Opportunity. Wow. Can be money. It can just be more higher learning, mental exploration, spirituality. Oh my gosh, that is so cool. Okay, what is the blessing here? Opportunities are blessings. What is the blessing here? Can you give us one more, please? What did we get? Air elemental. So Aquarius, Gemini, Libra energy. Number 18, that adds up to 9, which is a wish heard to the universe. And I embrace the element of air and am open to all knowledge and wisdom. Amazing. More spreading our wings within now our spirituality, mental exploration, higher learning, wisdom. That's amazing. All right, so now the 10th house, Capricorn. This is career, public image, social status. All right. How will the Saturn retrograde possibly affect our career, public image, and social status? Looks like we got a couple, and the first one is a 2 of Pentacles, and the next one is 7 of Cups. Very interesting. So within our career, public image, and social status, we may feel imbalanced and trying to juggle. Pentacles is tangible things, materials, possessions, materials, possessions, finances. So trying to balance, trying to stay like even. And then we've got the 7 of Cups. This is like fantasy land. Can be dreamy or confusion on how we feel about that. So within our career, public image, and social status. So what is going to come of this? Let's find out. What is going to come of this? Imbalance feeling, this juggling feeling, and then this confusion or dreaminess, this fantasy world. Okay, all right. We've got one right here. It says star bathing, light body, crystal grid, transmission, activation. This is going to activate some things within us. And it may leave us feeling, oh, look, she's laying down like she's dreaming. Dreamy, this fantasy, confusion. Okay, let's get a blessing card. Let's get a blessing card. Can we get a blessing card? Yeah, there's going to be transformations. It says light body, crystal grid. It's like things are going to be put into place within those things, within this juggling imbalance, confusion, and things will be put into place. Oh, we've got 2 blessings. It says emotional storm. This may feel like an emotional storm within us that may bring us that confusion, dreamy state. Practice allowing, it says. This shall pass. This too shall pass, it says. Could you let it go? Very interesting. Wow. And this next one is, it says, trust the process. You are divinely guided and supported. See the bigger picture. Oh my God. You guys, literally. That is amazing. Trust the process. This too shall pass. Practice allowing. Wow. All right. So now we are into the 11th sign, Aquarius. This is hopes, wishes, friends, community. So how will the Saturn retrograde possibly affect our hopes, wishes, friends, and communities? Got 2 again. Oh my gosh. Let's see. Princess of Cups, which is the Page of Cups. This is that new offer of a feeling and an emotion coming in with hopes, wishes, friends, and community. Here's another dolphin too, right here. But what is our other card? Adjustment. This is Libra energy. This is balance, karma. Look at the scales. And truth and justice. Oh boy. Wow. Within our hopes, wishes, friends, and community. So we may have new feelings coming up within our hopes, wishes, friends, and community. And it's like we need truth. We need justice. We need balance. We need karma. Wow. Okay. Seek karma. Seek balance. Justice. Okay. What is going to come of this? Let's see. Let's pull this one. What is going to come of this? Wow. New feeling or an offer of a feeling and emotion coming in. We may feel unsure about it at times. And then this trying to balance. Karma, truth, and justice. What is going to come of this, please? Number 5. That's love, pleasure, creativity, and music. 5 is changes and challenges. So this may be challenging. Yep. And angel and a hell and labradorite. If you have labradorite, maybe wear labradorite during this time. Within surrounding your hopes, wishes, friends, communities, or maybe get some. And it says individuality. Interesting. Individuality. Be you. Be true to you. Be your individual self. And it says Crystal Angels 444. Okay, let's see. Can we get a blessing for this? Can we get a blessing for this, please? Can we get a blessing, please? Gaia Gateway Activation. Earth Gateway Activation. This reminds me of the World card. Learning experiences. Yes. Wisdom transmission, earth intelligence. Very interesting. Yes. More learning. Maybe building more, like better foundations within our hopes, wishes, friends, and community. Having healthy boundaries. Healthy boundaries. Okay. So now let's move on to the 12th sign of the zodiac. This is Pisces. This is the last one. This is subconscious, self-undoing, unknowns, unseens. So last one, we will use this Wild Unknown Pocket Tarot. Unknown. I said the last tarot deck I have for the 12th sign, which is unknown, unseen, self-undoing, subconscious. So how will the Saturn retrograde possibly affect our 12th house, please? Of self-undoings, unknowns, unseens. It's kind of hard with this tiny deck, but look, we got one, just one. And this is, victory. 7 of Wands. This is victory. Spotlight. Victoriousness. Winning. Self-recognition. So within our subconscious, with what's unknown, unseen, it's going to be lit. Seen. Wow. Amazing. Let's find out what's going to come of this. Let's do this one. What is going to come of this? Wow. What is going to come of this? Victoriousness, the recognition, being lit up with our self-undoings, unknowns, unseens, coming to the surface. What is going to come of this? We've got feathers from heaven. So, guides. Our guides are going to be, the divine is going to be guiding us. We're going to get messages, and it says gentle messages of love and support are drifting your way from loved ones and angels. And we're going to start seeing this more during the Saturn retrograde, it looks like. Oh, that's such a beautiful card. All right, let's find out what this last blessing is for. You know what? I want to pull an affirmation first, and then I think I will pull one more to finish that off. Our 12th house. What blessing do you have for this one? Oh, that flew. And it says, if one advances confidently in the direction of his dreams and endeavors to live the life which he has imagined, he will meet with a success unexpected in common hours. Wow. That's very interesting. Let's pull one more blessing. Wow. This has been really good. Really, really good. Can we get one more blessing for the 12th house? Okay. It says, time to simplify. Keep it simple. Find your flow state. Choose joy and ease. Wow. That is beautiful. That's quite amazing. That's amazing. Amazing. Okay. Last thing is we have to pull a last blessing card from our Archangel Michael cards. I always begin with these and then end them with these. So let's get one more blessing and then we will end this reading. How amazing. Oh, okay. One stuck between my two fingers. Oh my gosh. It says mercy. Have mercy on yourself and others during this time. Let's see, it says to develop the quality of mercy, forgive yourself and everyone around you. Be magnanimous, see the good in others and give them the benefit of the doubt. Open up to compassion, but most of all, access the wisdom within that recognizes the divine in every creature. When you temper your attitude to others with mercy, you offer them grace. You spread much light, joy, and freedom, and empower others to find the good in themselves. Choosing this card may mean that the angels of mercy are offering you release from your pain or difficulties. Accept it graciously. And the affirmation says, I am merciful. Oh my gosh, guys. This is so beautiful. This has been so good. What a good reading for us all. General reading. Quite amazing. I hope this resonates somewhere in your life. And if it does, please, I would love to know in what way. Please like, comment, subscribe, share with anybody else you may think would be interested or needs to hear this, that's struggling and going through challenges and a lot of changes, if you would like. And thank you guys so much for being here, and I really appreciate you. And so I will be back with the supermoon and Sagittarius reading later on. And thank you again. So much blessings and love and growth and light to you all. And thank you again. I'm just happy to be here, and I'm happy to share anything I can with you guys, and I'd love for you guys to share with me. So again, please like and comment and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next reading. All right, bye. Let me glow, and then let you glow.